Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
And welcome back to another episode of Reviving Uncle's Farm. So what I'm gonna do, I have said that I'm gonna take the car to get the fuel, but that would mean an extra trip because I do want to pick up a bale wrapper at the store that I'm gonna lease. So yeah, this is not going to be... I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna uncouple this baler right here on the hillside, and I'm gonna go to the store with the tractor. To refuel and to pick up that bale wrapper thing. So this should stay in place, because if I disconnect the brakes, the hoses, it engages the brakes. Oh yeah, right. I need to set up the range. D for traveling, or driving. Yeah, I think it'll be easier, and it means one trip less if I do it this way. So to go and refuel at the fuel station and bring back the bale wrapper, and then I can unhook it here and do the baling and then wrap everything up. So yeah, that's gonna be a better way. See you at the store. And here we are at the gas station. Let me fill this tractor up. I was looking at the hours and the work hours on this tractor, and yeah, it will require a service sometime soon. We have been working it quite diligently, quite hard. It is our main work tractor, so yeah, of course it has been worked hard, but it's gonna need some love. And yeah, while this is filling up, I will contact the dealership to have them prepare the bale wrapper for me. Yeah, right. So the fuel was 138 pounds, just to verify. And while I went to pay, I have already ordered the bale wrapper. The leasing cost is 765 pounds, which is not cheap, but I do believe we're gonna make a whole lot more with the bales we sell. And yeah, they said it's already ready to be picked up. Oh, and hey, there are new tractors here. Ah, neat. That Ford looks amazing. It is Ford, isn't it? Let me couple this up so I don't mess anything up. Yeah, it is a Ford. Cool. Got a nice tractor. These are not very common in Europe, or in Central Europe where I come from. So yeah, it's real. It's nice to see one out in the wild, not just in video games. Well, let me make a... Excuse me, sir. Let me make a trip back to the farm. So yeah, we are all filled up. We have the bale wrapper. The foil is already on. We're not gonna use the whole one because it's a lot on one roll, and the roll is already counted into the leasing cost, so I don't have any additional costs with that. Made it back to the farm. I'm gonna leave the bale wrapper somewhere around here. And yeah, I think this will be the perfect spot. Put it down. So right, yeah, I'm gonna continue baling the field. Gonna do that in sped up video. But it is a much better feeling with the full fuel tank. Because previously I was always looking at the fuel gauge and, you know, nervously shaking. Will I be able to make it? Won't I? So yeah, I'm glad I got that sorted out. Okay, let's put the ranges down to B. We still have the speed set to 8. Put on the PTO. Cool. And we're ready to rock. Okay, and for the last row, I think we've done pretty good for ourselves. There are many bales waiting to be wrapped. I have to count them all. How to do that? Yeah, I have to get out of the tractor first, I think. But yeah, this is the last row, and I think we did pretty good for ourselves. This is gonna bring us some pretty penny, I believe. The silage pit is still, I think, half full, so we don't need to keep any for ourselves. At least I think not. Maybe now when the cows are bigger, they are going to consume more, but on the other hand, I am planning to sell 4 of these cows. So the ones that I had as calves and are all grown up now are gonna be sold pretty soon, I think. But yeah, the 2 cows that are about to give birth and the calves that are gonna be birthed by these 2 cows, we're gonna keep those 2 and grow them up to adults. There may be an incentive to get a bull so we can have a natural reproduction, but on the other hand, maybe the veterinary reproduction is cheaper, so I have to see what's best for us, you know, because we are a growing farm and I don't want to make any mistakes that would financially cripple us. Okay, so we produced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I lost count. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 bales? That may be a correct number, but I'm not sure. Either way, if it's 26, you know, it's a really good number, so I can put into high range. Gotta remember to stop before I change the ranges, because I don't wanna break my gearbox. This is the only tractor that has enough horsepower to actually power most of our equipment at the moment, so yeah. It would be wise not to break it. So yeah, 4 of these cows are going away. And now to park the baler. And then we start wrapping. Not the Eminem style wrapping, but wrapping the bales with the foil. If anyone was confused, maybe somehow. Okay, I have to be careful with the beam over here. Yeah, the tractor is too big to fit into this part of a shed. So the guy from the store sent me a video presentation on how to use this wrapper, and I think I remembered correctly, but yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. First I need to do is unfold, and I do it with this button. Oh, this was the exact opposite. Do it with this button, yeah. And then I have to lower it down and reverse to pick up the bale, and then everything else happens automatic. I just need to unload it when it's finished. Or so I've heard. Alright. Hey. Hey. Alright, it's wrapping. And it supposedly has a knife. Yeah, there it is. It's going up. That cuts. And then I can let the bale go. Like this. Hey, hey, hey! We have our first wrapped bale. And this should now start fermenting, so awesome. This is a fun little gadget, this wrapper thing. Maybe I shouldn't be dragging it on the floor. Okay, let's see how finicky it is. Yeah, I need to be very well aligned for this. Let me jump out. Gotta be careful not to stand too close, because you can easily get wrapped into the bale, and that would be a tremendous mistake. You could get yourself killed that way. Alright, and put it down. And go. Sweet. Yeah, this is fun. This bale wrapper actually costs, if I remember correctly, around 15 grand. So it's not a cheap piece of equipment, but it is very useful. I'm just gonna put it a little bit up on the grassland. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna do this until we are done. It's gonna be some time, so yeah, back to the sped up video. We have 2 more bales to the end of the baling, to the wrapping session. And that's gonna be a wrap. Yeah. But I am noticing that the tractor is sliding a little bit if you look at the rear tire. Even though I'm holding the brake. Yeah, it looks like this tractor really is gonna need a service. And we had paid another hour of the leasing agreement. Because we went over 10 hours of use on this tractor. 10 hours already, huh? It feels like I just got it. Let me see how much we have left to repay. 13,848. Yeah, the price is slowly but surely getting down. And this is nicely it. Cool. We fold everything up. Lights off and put it into drive. Let's go. So yeah, all the bales are now wrapped and they have started fermenting. It is gonna take some time for them to be ready to be sold, so yeah. For the time being, I'm gonna leave them on the field. And I was thinking of creating my own bale handler transporter thingy, but I think I'm just gonna go and buy one. They are around 500 pounds each, so not too expensive. And it should be quite okay to use it. Alright, now before I go and back to the store and return the wrapper, let me quickly check on the cows. Let's see how much feed they have and everything else. Okay, so the cows really need to be fed, but the other thing that sticks out is the slurry. So I may be... I don't have any way of using it at the moment, so I may be in the... I may have to call someone to come and empty it. I'm not sure. It is a waste of some, because if we would put it onto our fields, you know, you need less of fertilizer to be added, but we don't have any slurry spreaders, and yeah, they are quite expensive. So I may have to call someone to come collect it. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to the store, return the bale wrapper, and then come back to our farm. So it is getting quite dark already. It's 4 p.m. not even yet. But yeah, what can you do? It's winter time. And I think I will do the feeding session via trailer as I had before, because it takes a really long time going back and forth with a small bucket on the tractor. And I can load the trailer and dump it into the feeding trough. That way I profit on some of the transport time. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this, and in the meantime I'm gonna check if there's anyone that would come pick up the slurry, take it to sell point. Maybe I can sell it to a farmer, I'm not sure. But I have to do something because I don't want the slurry to overflow. Okay, so if I put trailer as close to the tires as I can, could be... yeah, I can feel it like this. get the Massey running. Now where have I left the weight? It's probably back there at the garden. Since that is the most common place I use it. Such a nice evening. Yeah, there's the weight. So I'm thinking the next time. Okay, what's up? The next time or the next episode, we should have time. I mean, I should have time to service the tractor, both of them. I think both need quite a good service. Okay, can I reach? Oh, I can't. That's awkward. I need to come from more of this of an angle. Yeah, now. Yeah, still no. Yeah, I have to position the tractor properly. Yeah, this is now I can reach. And of course I scraped the trailer because yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. Maybe it will. Okay, yeah, so I think I'll have enough time to do service on both of the tractors and to create the benches I was talking about. So the logs we brought in the previous episode, I should use those. I will use those to create 2 benches. I will do it with the chainsaw. There's nothing too complicated about it, or I won't do anything too fancy. Just plain old log benches for people to sit on while they enjoy the fresh fruits we made. Yeah, this is a little bit finicky doing it like this. And the trailer's full. I have 0 depth perception on this tractor for the front loader. Yep, the trailer's full. Now let's take it into the cow pen. It looks like we have quite a mound of manure. It would be nice if I could use it some way. Alright, so that's 1 trailer load done. And I will continue doing this off screen. I think I've shown you enough for today, but for the last thing I do want to do a drone fly through our farm and the field of bales. I think that would be neat. So yeah, let's do that, and this will be goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the scenic flight through, and with this I would like to thank you for watching, and I wish everything good for you, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.